Hello everyone, welcome back to Year in Mathematics. My name is Victor, and today we're going to be learning about linear inequalities and number lines. So sometimes in math we don't want an exact answer, we want a range of answers. A speed limit doesn't say that you must drive exactly 60 kilometers, right? Because if you think about it, it's impossible to really drive 60 kilometers all the time. But what they probably want is you to drive 60 or less. So today we're going to be looking at inequalities. What do they look like? Let's start with our first problem, and I'm going to be very efficient here. This is going to be 3x plus 4. That is more or greater than 19. Now, I want you to treat it like an equal sign, okay? This here, if it's pointing to the left, it's less than. If it's pointing to the left with the line down here, it's less than or equal. Same for greater than. Now, I wanted you to treat it like an equal sign. So, because it's solve it like how you would solve with a regular equation, you just treat it like an equal sign. So what you want is you want to isolate the x. So we're gonna minus 4 for both sides here. We have plus 4. So 3x plus 4 minus 4, 19 minus 4. This is gonna be 15. 4 will cancel out each other out. So we have 3x larger than 15. So as you can see right there, we have our there. And then we are going to divide both sides by 3. So we have x that's larger than 5 because 15 divided by 3 is going to be 5. So that's very simple, okay? That should be it for these linear inequalities. But what if there's something that's harder? I'm just showing you an example. We just solve these like regular equations. What if there is another example? So let's say 2x plus 7 that is larger than 15. This annotation here is a little bit iffy, so let me just try to annotate that correctly again. Larger than 15, okay? So it's actually greater or equal to 15. So we do it like usual again. We need to isolate the x. So I'm going to minus 2x plus 7. This is the plus 7. That's the odd one out. I'm going to minus that. And I'm going to do this for both sides. So my 15 minus 7. So 2x is going to be greater than 15 minus 7 is going to be 8. Okay, so I have reached this point. So negative 2 is greater or than or equal to 8. So we need to divide by negative 2. This is the one special rule for inequalities, is that when you are multiplying or dividing by a negative, you want to flip the sign. When we are dividing by negative 2, we are going to flip the greater than or equal sign so that it becomes less than or equal to. So it has to be in reverse. Again, dealing with negatives, we're dealing in inverses, reverses all the time. So 8 divided by negative 2 is going to be negative 4, and this is going to be x. So as you can look here, we have finally x is less than or equal to negative 4. Now, why do these rules work? If you think about it, 5 is what? 5 is greater than 3, right? That is true. Now, if we multiply both sides by negative 1, we have negative 3 and negative 5 and negative 3. Now, if you have learned your year 7 basics, and if you put this on a number line, of course, when you're in doubt, draw them out, then you actually have negative 5 is smaller to negative 3 here. So, and negative 3 here now is bigger. So the relationship between these two numbers actually flipped. So the symbol must flip. Now let's graph the answer. We have our answer right here. X is what? Less than or equal to my negative 4. So the solid dot kind of includes it, and the hollow dot excludes it. So as you can see here, solid dot includes, hollow excludes. I'm going to zoom this here for you everyone to see. As you can see right here, I want to be drawing a solid colored in dot line, also actually in dot, at -4, and because x is less than -4, we can draw an arrow pointing to the left towards -infinity, or so here it's 6. Okay, and I can dot here. It's also around equal then to -4 as well. So yeah. So to repeat our habits for today, we have, well, always flip the sign when you multiply, of course. Multiplying by a negative, this is a trap, of course. And when graphing, remember that solid dot includes, hollow dot excludes. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.